Okay, hello everyone. It's already 2:10 CET PM, and I'm Kelly, today's host. Welcome to September edition of Zulu Software Town Hall. Hello everyone. Zulu Software is a DAC movement. We're imagining a world where communities can own and innovate their civilization using the decentralized tools that they need like Pensieve, and we're building that world together through Zulu Dacity and with initiatives like Jupiter Guild. We're not only co-creating infrastructure, we're also funding long-term contributors. So if you join Zulu Software Town Hall for consecutively 3 times, you will be available for the Jupiter Guild membership. And we're also funding and recognizing Jupiters behind it. And this town hall is your space. Let's jump back. Is your space to share your project, get feedback, discover collaborators and supporters, plug into a growing network of aligned builders. And yes, we'll be sharing your outstanding work after the town hall meeting and to help amplify what you're doing on our socials. And thank you all for joining September Zulu Software Town Hall. Let's get into the updates. First, Reno, could you give us some updates about ECF Pensieve?
Yes. Could you hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Here's a quick update on Pensieve over the past 3 weeks. So we've rolled out quite a few updates across different parts of the platform. The first one will be a project page new tabs, fund contribution and ecosystem. Fund contribution tab relates to funding received item. Projects can claim how much funding they received from which project and provide references. In this tab, we'll display both the funds a project claims to have received and the funds it is said to have given, based on other projects' claim. This way, we can gradually build a graph of all the funding and grant linkages across the Ethereum ecosystem. And for ecosystem tab, this works in a similar way, but instead of funding, it focuses on integrations and collaborations. Here, projects can show which other projects they integrate with, which teams they work with, and which projects they are affiliated with. Just like with the funding tab, this connection can also be claimed by other projects, enabling us to map out the broader ecosystem. In the next version, we'll work on a visual graph to show all these linkages in the Ethereum ecosystem. Second point will be a profile page update. We've added new sort and filter functions, making it easier for users to quickly see which items are hot in discussion, for example, which ones are still blank, and other useful states and guidance. The third one will be homepage update. We've simplified the layout and increased information density so users can get more insights without extra clicks. And that's all the updates from the product team. We also have a quick update on the bug bounty Pensieve Alpha. So it's right around the corner. The ZuKas resident have the priority access. First reward claim. Actually, we have seen some reports. Thanks a lot. They are very helpful for us. And the global bug bounty opens soon. There are still plenty of bounties left on to earn. So keeping your eyes on Pensieve and report bugs for bounties. Thank you. That's all for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Reno and for Pensieve? Okay. Actually, I'm super excited for the upcoming affiliated graph. It mapped out the dependencies and dependence across the whole ecosystem, so we can know what the project is building on, what Web3 tools, so we can have like a more transparent and verifiable ecosystem. And next, simple page. Joe, welcome back. Could you give us some updates
Hi.
on it?
Yes, thank you. And yeah, thank you for putting this space together. I think it's really cool. So yeah, I was here, I think 2 months ago, and this was like actually the first place I introduced Simple Page and what it is. And since then, there's been quite a few developments. So I shipped a bunch of new features, and so I'll go through them here. But the latest focus has been just like, how can I make Simple Page something that is just like the logical place for you to put your project's documentation into. And so a bunch of different features have like moved in that direction. So what are those features? Well, file uploads actually was added maybe a month ago. So you can upload files like pictures, images, and audio, and you can embed them in your website. So you can have like little videos to play and so on. More related to, maybe more related to like project documentation. I've added a feature for searching pages. So if you have a lot of pages, you can let your users search across them. Similar vein, added a sidebar that will show up on the left side if you enable it for navigation. So this is something that a lot of documentation sites also use. Table of contents sidebar can be enabled on the right. And some other smaller nice things like syntax highlighting. There's a bunch of appearance customizations such as themes and some other smaller UI tweaks that you can do. Yeah, that's pretty much the update. So I would encourage you to just like go to simplepage.eth and check it out and launch your website. Maybe launch your project's documentation in a decentralized way. So, all right. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Does anyone have any questions or ideas for Joel? Okay, I think next up, A-star Jason. Let me search Jason. Is Jason here? Oh, I think Jason is missing the exciting call. And this is the update for A-star. It's all about air account and release some tools. And let's jump to the next slide. Oh, before the Townhall POAP, we have Tarek here. As we can see, the ZuKas started, and there are many exciting moments, and Tarek is here to bring the exciting.
Hello.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't able to put the documents. Can you open the PDF which I send you, maybe? And today
Sure.
I will not speak for ZuKas, actually. Shaka here as an attendee and as a contributor. And maybe we can hear from Shaka's perspective, how was about the ZuKas, what was the vibe of ZuKas, what did we do, and what did we achieve? Shaka, are you available right now?
Yep. Can you hear me? Hi, everybody. Yes. What's up, Mateo? Big love to my brother. Hi, Kathy. Hi, everybody. We are on our way to horseback riding, and you can see how beautiful Kaş is as we're driving. There's like the coast. It is extremely, extremely beautiful here. The Mediterranean water is so clear and nice. We went scuba diving yesterday. We went on an epic boat tour of touring the Lydian history. And one of the things I think is just like most beautiful about ZuKas compared to a lot of the other pop-ups that I've been at is just how locally strong it is. You really can sense how Tarek and Saeed have been here for the last 5 years. They have a little co-working hub called the Web3 Hub they've had for 5 years. And that's one of the small spaces we're using. We also are set up at a cafe right in the center of town. And the owner of this cafe, her name is Fatma. She's just been super hospitable and kind. They serve us breakfast there every morning. We've been doing our presentations there, and she's just been like super involved and feeling like a part of the community. And they've been able to pull this off with these local connections with a super low budget, which I think is super impressive, because of those local connections. And it's been very, it's been a smaller group in a shorter amount of time, but I think very productive and intimate in that sense. And I definitely look forward to coming back and supporting Tarek and Saeed in the future. And it's just a really great, refreshing experience to see how a local community can host a Zoo node and do it so efficiently. I don't know if you have anything else you want to add, Tarek, but yeah, love Zuzalu.city. Love you all, and excited to see everyone in person again.
Thank you, Shaka. Oh, Mattel.
I would like to just honor Shaka for being possibly one of the few Ethereans that are attending every sorry, I don't want to say fucking on Twitter, but yes, whatever. Every event, like, I don't know what power he has, but he's constantly ubiquitous. Like, he's constantly there. And he's also, for those of you who don't know, he founded the open source orchestra, so he's bringing...
We founded, Matteo, we founded.
Yes, okay. We founded. But you are the production one-man band agency, and he's constantly bringing music to instruments to hackathons, to zoo cities, not just for the sake of music, but for the sake of practicing music together and learning how to coordinate through sounds, which is a very, very important skill when you work together. So, Shaka, thank you for being there and keeping on the fight and the traveling.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate your kind words, Matteo. You've been such a strong encouragement. One of my first friends I made in this space. And I hope to see you in Argentina. We've got the music space set up for Dev Connect again. The forum's open, and we're spread the word that all musicians are welcome. I guess now that we do have that little Google Doc, I can kind of say, so we did have, you can see a couple of pictures of the co-working space that we have at ZuKas, or the cafe we've been set up. And then there's you see on the bottom right, that's actually a group of local high school girls that are at a science boarding school. They came and I guess Saeed does like lectures there every now and then talking about blockchain. So they came the day that Vitalik called in. And I definitely recommend checking out the Vitalik talk. You can find it on the ZuKas Twitter. We live streamed it, but he gave a lot of great perspectives on what he thinks Zoo nodes should include. And then you can also see like these beautiful amphitheaters. We went to the first parliament in history and did a little zoo town hall. So definitely, yeah, I think there's going to be some excitement happening here in Taj again in the future. And the music has also been present. We did some jamming at the cafe, and Tarek's also a good drummer. But Matteo, you got to go to Argentina, bro. We need you there. ECC was so epic. So please. But yeah, so thank you, Zuzalu.city. Love you all.
Thank you, Shaka.
Hello again. Sorry, I pull over the car now. I want to add some things to Shaka, if you are okay. I was riding and I wasn't unable to talk. Now, probably after the ZuKas, we will like share open source knowledge, how you can localize the community, onboard them, and facilitate. And I believe we need all of them. We all need to learn this to make the more permanent hubs with the local connections, and how you can embrace them, how can you onboard them, etc. And Shaka is give the most of the part actually, but I'm recommending everyone, beside our zoo events, always just one time visit the Kaş and learn and feel that Lycian history, that ancient parliament, and when like 3,000 years ago, when they was create this pre-democratic movement in here, their weighted voting, their pluralistic voting, and the other stuffs, which inspiring us right now. Not just us, the Vitalik, the Glenn, the Audrey Tang, everyone is speaking about that, but the history is repeating cycles, and we can learn from the history more. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shaka. Thank you, Tarek. Love you all. Does anyone have any ideas or questions for them for this exciting movement? Okay, so I see our old friend Jesse come back. Jesse, are you there? Okay, I think Jesse is preparing for a big, exciting update, and he's maybe he's not ready now. And
no, I'm here. Hi, no, I'm here. I'm just not. I was not planning on presenting today.
Yeah. So, but could you do you have some updates to share or some ideas? It's okay if you don't want to say anything, but we're
no update today. Thank you. I was just attending to stay tuned.
Oh, thank you for supporting the town hall. And Mattel, do you have updates?
Yeah, not really updates, but I wanted to ping since we are talking about open source stack and stack for coordination for pop-up cities and self-sovereign communities. I just wanted to share a project that some of you know that I am a researcher in ECF working on Pensieve, but I am also the co-founder of Spaghetti, which is the collective that basically seeded all the Italian conferences that you now can come attend. It's Milan, it's Rome, it's Venice, this year is Bari, etc. Something that we created this year, and maybe I can share. Can I? Yes, I can. I'd like to record this computer screen. Did I? Okay. Oh, Chrome. Sorry, give me 1 second. All right. And now, sorry, I need to quit and reopen. Give me 1 second.
Okay, while waiting for Mattel, if you want to add some slides and update your progress, please feel free to add it to the slide and let me know. We will let you present. Okay, Mattel is back, I think.
Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
So yeah, something that we've been working on is called Web3 Radio. And the concept is quite simple. Right now you can log in via different methods, like through Google account, but also through wallet connects, every wallet, etc. The idea is wallet, Google don't let me down. It does let me down. No, it doesn't. Right. So the concept that we've been working on is a community radio for decentralized radios that are decentralized audio content creators that maybe are too busy to keep up a channel by themselves, but maybe the Zuzalu community is something that can benefit from this, meaning you have one channel, which in this case is the Web3 Radio. This is just basically an alpha that we created as Spaghetti, but the repo is public. You can fork it, you can change it, improve it, just do as you please. And the idea is basically revolving around two different actions. We have initially the player that constantly shows something live. If there is something programmed for a live stream, it goes automatically into the smart contract and checks if there is anyone booked to go live. Otherwise, it resolves to a playlist, community playlist, that these are all the songs that I upload and interviews that I uploaded, and every one of you can just use decentralized storage to upload their own music or interviews, soundtracks, whatever, and basically add it to the playlist, which goes in basically in rotation here. But also the interesting thing is that you can use this radio just to book a live stream session, and you can do it again with decentralized storage for cover image, and use live peer, for example, or other decentralized. I think we also support YouTube, Twitch, because we wanted to onboard as many people as possible. But every HLS streaming would work, and that would basically allow you to book any slot up to 5 hours. So also ideal for conferences, live streams, etc. And basically basically occupy a number of slots. These are my latest scheduled events. So at the right time, the player automatically goes into live mode, and you can all connect. This is just a mock, basically it's a working mock, it's a production mock, but it's still an alpha that requires a lot of integrations. And we're also working on creating a decentralized advertising system. But again, if you go to GitHub Spaghetti, let me see if I can show you quickly. You can just check our repo, it's public, you can fork it, you can modify it, etc., etc. I would just want to leave you with a note. I think and also this connects to Pensieve. Pensieve is something that we're working very hard on because I think it's time that communities start to be a bit more clear about what is the stack they're using. I see many communities relying on Luma, relying on X, nothing wrong about it, relying on YouTube for live stream. Again, this is a user experience choice, but since these communities benefit of ecosystem grants, I think it requires the extra mile to try the decentralized technology a little bit more when it comes to ticketing, media, and publishing, documentation, and slides, etc. So keep that in mind. Use the stack as much as possible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mattel. Does anyone have any question or ideas for Web3 Radio or for Pensieve recent progress? Okay, so next is the must-have session for each Zuzalu software town hall. So, man, could you share the amazing QR code? I saw Mattel already have his phone and ready to scan the QR code.
Awesome. Just give me a second. I'm just finding the screen to share. Yes. Yes, this is the QR code. So GM everyone, great to hear from Shaka and get a sneak peek into the vibes at ZuKas. So sharing the POAP as proof of attendance for being part of this call. So this there is a little ZuKas reference in here, just because the hardest thing in the month. But yeah, you can just get it by scanning this QR and collecting it. Yes, awesome. I'll just leave it open for a minute. Kelly, you can continue. Also, for those of you curious, just sharing a link to the POAP collection from Zuzalu software S3 so far, the call so far in the chat.
Okay. Mine is
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for making such amazing POAP collection. So I believe everyone here has already collected, and I see a question in the chat box asked by Melita. What about POAP? I didn't manage to scan the previous one. Oh, so
Okay.
the previous we cannot connect, right?
If you were here, if you presented, you can just let me know. I can share with you like a link. Just DM me and I can share with you a link. It's best if you collect it on the call. Yeah, but if you have like a proof of participation, can still can share it. Yep.
Thank you.
But you had a question earlier. I think they had a question saying if there is a requirement. I think this is with respect to the Zoo Builder Guild. So I think the requirement is for you to have like a slide or present or something. Earlier there was a question from 0x Malika. Maybe you want to answer that, Kelly.
Hey, just to clarify, because I don't think I'm clear enough in the messages. It's not about the getting the guild, but the pull-ups actually. So I forgot to scan the previous one, but I just want it in my collection. You're muted.
Soman, you're muted. Soman, you're muted.
Cool. Sounds good. My Telegram, I'll reach out to you. You can just send me a message on Telegram on the slide over there. Yeah, we'll get you the POAP.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Salman needs a job on Telegram. It's on the slide. Okay. Yeah.
I love the PG handle.
Yeah, so yeah, you can add Soman on the Telegram, but for your previous question, you have to present that, like update your progress or share your projects during the meeting. So if you only attend the meeting and be the audience, the membership you do not reach the level to join Zoo Guild. And I'm not sure for the requirement or the standard to recollect the previous POAPs, but it's up to Soman. He controls everything. He controls the qualification. And thanks for the consecutive contribution from Soman. And now let's call it a day. Thanks for everyone joining Zulu Software Townhall September. See you in October with many exciting updates. See you.
See you. Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Say bye-bye, Zuzalu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.